Hi, I'm Ava Lynn. Welcome to Buddhism in Life, a peaceful space to learn, reflect, and live with mindfulness. Homage to Shakyamuni Buddha. Dear friends, we are now in the final days of the year 2025. Today is December 21st, the winter solstice, the moment when darkness is longest throughout the year. In Buddhism, the winter solstice is not only a natural phenomenon, but also a symbol of deep transformation. The United States and the world at large are experiencing a period of intense turbulence, from economic sanctions to the exposure of classified documents to trillions of dollars evaporating from global financial markets. Amid this storm of information, have you ever felt your own heart becoming unsteady? Today, let us sit together with Buddhism in Life and look deeply into these breaking headlines through the lens of Buddhist wisdom, not to judge right or wrong, but to discover a refuge of peace right in the heart of uncertainty. The first news item that invites reflection is the U.S. Navy's interception of a second Venezuelan oil tanker. Harsh military rhetoric is pushing both nations closer to the edge of confrontation. From a Buddhist perspective, war and conflict never arise by chance. They are the result of greed, anger, and ignorance. When each side clings to the self of the nation, believing only it is right, compassion slowly disappears. The Buddha once taught, hatred is never ended by hatred. Hatred is ended only by love. These sanctions may achieve political goals, but the price paid is the suffering of millions of innocent civilians, people who bear no responsibility for these decisions. As long as anger is cultivated, we are merely pouring more fuel onto the fire of suffering within the endless cycle of samsara. Next comes the story of the Epstein files. The U.S. Department of Justice released thousands of pages of documents, yet faced accusations that crucial details were removed. Human beings may attempt to conceal the truth through power and authority, but there is one thing that cannot be hidden. That is karma. In Buddhism, no action, no matter how small, leaves no trace. The net of heaven is vast. Though its mesh is wide, nothing escapes. Paper records may be altered, documents may be erased, but the karmic record within one's consciousness is unchanging. The gradual exposure of dark truths, even after many years, is the natural working of cause and effect. Rather than fearing judgment by the world, we are reminded to live so that we feel no shame before our own conscience. Because truth is light, and light, sooner or later, always dissolves the darkness. Perhaps the most anxiety-inducing news is the loss of 3.1 trillion US dollars from the stock market in a short period of time. Many people have lost the savings of a lifetime. Fear has spread across trading floors and households alike. This is a living lesson in impermanence. The Buddha taught that all conditioned things, from fame to wealth, arise and pass away. We do not suffer because money disappears. We suffer because we cling to it, treating it as permanent. The Buddha spoke of the 8 worldly winds: gain and loss, praise and blame, fame and disgrace, pleasure and pain. When our mind is fixed on numbers and charts, we are blown helplessly by these winds. But when we understand that wealth is merely a tool, something borrowed from the world, we remain calm even when the numbers return to zero. Losing external possessions can become an opportunity to rediscover our inner wealth. That wealth is awareness. Today is also the winter solstice. In the deepest darkness, new life begins to take shape. The Artemis II mission, orbiting the moon, reflects humanity's enduring desire to explore the unknown. Buddhism does not oppose scientific progress, but it gently reminds us, even if we travel to the farthest stars, without understanding the universe within our own mind, we remain lonely and lost. The winter solstice teaches us that after the coldest winter, spring inevitably arrives. After political and economic upheaval, there are lessons through which humanity matures. Light does not exist outside us. Light exists in our own awakening. Dear friends, the news of the world may be intense and unstable, but your mind can choose to be a still lake. Take a few moments at the end of your day to meditate, to release worries about economics or politics. The world follows its own laws. We follow the laws of compassion and wisdom. Thank you for listening to today's reflection on Buddhism in life. May this winter solstice bring you peace, May you keep the lamp of mindfulness steady amid all the winds of life. If you found this reflection meaningful, please like and subscribe to help spread the energy of awakening. Homage to Amitabha Buddha.
Những sự lạc lần của Baba trong thực hành để trong trái tim phần không thân, theo một thân sơn thân thực
Buddhism in life. Learn the Buddha's way. Cultivate humanity.